Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a awesome Wednesday. We are back on Greenwich Valley. Of course, it is almost 8 o'clock in the morning. We are on the first day of late spring, and we are fixing to head over to the cow farm, and we are fixing to finish up cutting grass, getting ready for hay season to kick off. I did get all the planting and stuff is done. As a matter of fact, we'll ride over there and we'll look at the cornfield here in a little bit. But as of right now, everything is planted and we are good to go. Quick change that I made. I sold the Fiat 180 and I had to borrow a little money from the bank. I think another 200,000, something like that. And we got the Ursus 1934, 190 horsepower. Good tractor. It's got it had the option for the what you call it, front attacher on it, so we could use it to plant and fertilize. So that is primarily our spraying tractor and our planting tractor, planting and fertilizing. That's what that's gonna do. And we might can find something else for it to do, but right now it's just, it is what it is. We also, I decided to keep both the Lamborghini and the John Deere. And the reason for that is because I was going to sell two tractors and just buy this one, but the Lamborghini doesn't have quite enough horsepower to pull this thing. I think it's 240 horsepower, I believe, or 270, something like that. And that Lamborghini is only 224 horsepower. So I decided to keep that. Keep that for the mowers, for grass work and stuff. And I can put a front loader on that tractor, which well, actually no, we don't have to, because I have this little beauty right here. But I mean, we do got 80,000, so we could go buy a, let's have a look at the catalog real quick here. Let's go to our telehandlers. 69, 100. So we would technically have to, we could buy this for 69,000, and that can clean up and all that stuff over there at the cow farm. And then I'll have to keep the skid steer over here for pallets and stuff. So we may do that. Might as well. 69, okay. I need to go get some forks for it as well. That'll be good to have eventually, because we are doing round bales. As far as buckets go, I don't need anything huge. All kind of neat buckets. I think we'll just go with this one right here though. Let's buy that for $4,800. And we're gonna need bell spikes, of course. So many options. I think we'll just go with these right here. Alright, so we will have to go pick those up, but I have got to I also bought a new trailer up there as well, because the one we got is just a little bit too small. If we do decide to get chickens, I will keep that trailer though, because we can put egg pallets on it. So I may do that, but with that being said, let me find my truck. There it is. I'm gonna go on. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna hop in my truck and go to the store and pick up the stuff that we bought, and I will see you back at the cow farm here in just a little bit. Whoa. Alright, well, we made it to the cow farm over here, and I made some quick changes at the store while I was there. Instead of going with the Manitou telehandler, we went with the with this Claas 639 Torian front loader, and I also traded in my pickup for a basic work truck here, just for, I don't know, just because I wanted a new truck, I guess. We also bought this little trailer here. Like I said, the one that we had was just a little bit too small, so I went ahead and bought this. We got we bought hay forks and a bucket for this thing, so this will stay over here at this farm. Permanently. Just gotta find somewhere I want to put it at. I guess I can put it in this shed over here with the bale and stuff. But yeah, our cows are also in some need for they got TMR, but they need straw, and they also need to be cleaned out here. And I also bought a trailer as well. Let's look at our garage. We'll be back this way. I bought this little trailer here, the Cromp Bandit 550. And it will stay over here as well for feeding and stuff like that. One of the main reasons I went with this thing is because I haven't, can I remember, I don't think I've ever used one of these little front loaders. So I figured, why not go ahead and give it a try on this Let's Play. Park it right in here as well. Alright, let me have a look here at the cows. What do they need? They need straw. And I might give them some hay. So, let's see here. I'm going to take this back to the farm real quick, and we will goodness, I can't even think this morning. I'm going to head back to the farm, drop this trailer off, and we are going to grab the John Deere, and I've got to go back to the store and pick up our trailer, and we will bring it over here. I've got the Lamborghini hooked up on the mowers right now, so that's why we're going with the John Deere. But with that being said, I'm not going to sit here and make y'all watch these long dreadful drives between the shop and the farm, so I will probably see you back at the cow farm with the trailer. We'll get them fed up, and then we will get back on with some grass cutting. Alright, well, we're back at the cow farm. I did go ahead and take care of the feeding. I just went back to the store for the 100th time today, and we bought a water tank, and we topped the water off. I did top the straw off, and I gave them some hay. And I've also got a helper back at the farm who is spraying our fields right now. I think this year we're just going to go with a 2-stage fertilizer state and see how everything pans out. I was going to get into some, well, no, I'll take it back. We still got a little bit before dark, so I think what we'll do, or what we're going to do now, is we're going to go over here. First, I'm going to go close it. We'll go hop in the Lamborghini, which is right down here. We'll just hop the gate. And we're going to do a little mowing. And then we're going to do some mowing until about dark, and then that's going to end this episode. Still trying to stick with that, you know, 20 to 30 minute videos. They seem to be working out pretty good. So that's what we're going to try to stick for. And I know a lot of stuff I've been doing off of camera, just because I know it can get kind of repetitive, I guess. But that's just the nature of it. But I think from now on, anything we do off camera, we will I'll just start doing it as a time lapse. That way it's just not every episode of me just sitting here, you know, flapping my gums. But I am really enjoying this map so far, and then trying to run 2 Let's Plays. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It kind of keeps everything fresh, so I'm not, you know, just locked in on one map all the time. I've also been looking into what we could possibly do next year as far as property goes. I'm thinking of getting into a hay business, starting my own hay business, and we're just going to buy a few more grass fields, and that's going to be the business part of the farm, and we'll just cut that, and that'll be anything we make off those fields will be sold. Get up here to a stopping point and I'll kind of show you what I'm looking at. We're not too bad in debt. I mean, we are in debt, but it's not horrible. Let's look. Let's get off of that. So we've got these 5 grass fields here. Now I do at some point want to buy this field here for our cornfield, and we'll just start planting all of our corn over here. That way we ain't got to drive all the way across the map to our silage pits. But what I'm thinking of doing is these fields in the middle here, they're not too awfully expensive. Like, we could buy these 2 fields here with the sheep farm, because I think at some point I want to get into doing some sheep, because we're doing pigs and cows on Lone Oak, so I don't want to do the same thing on this one. So we'll probably do cows and sheep on this farm, and maybe chickens. But let's see, 132 for that, 199 for that. So if we see 199, 392, and then these fields here is 132, 672. So that's 332,000 there. That's 112. That's 120. 155, 133, 140, 77, 130. So we could buy some of these fields over here that's a little bit small, so 115 for those 2. And then the pigs are 186. And so we're definitely going to keep our options open. But like I said, everything, our oats and our soybeans, let's just have a look at prices here. Right now they're pretty low. I mean, the soybeans aren't too bad, but they could probably be better. If we look at, let me turn that off. See, I don't like that. I think it has something to do with changing the economy settings or something. But anyway, we're going to sell all of that. And then we're going to try to pay the loan off. Because I don't want to keep adding on and adding on and adding on to it. I don't want it to end up like a like loan over. We're like 2 million in the hole. I think right now we are 600 grand in the hole. Don't know that we'll make $600,000 worth of income on those 4 fields this year, but you know, even if we can just cut it in half to about 300, you know, that's the plan anyway. We'll have to come in and plow all these fields next year. Or maybe do it before this winter, depending on how frigid the temperatures get. I know I definitely want to get more cows at some point. Then it'll be interesting to see how the sheep do with seasons as far as wool prices and stuff go. I mean, I know they're definitely in this year's version of the game that wool wasn't, you know, nearly as it don't nearly pay out what it did in 17, but and that's okay. Let's just, I'm curious where wool. I mean, 2,300, $2,334 per 1,000 liters is not horrible. I mean, it definitely ain't the 5 and 6 and 7 grand that we got in 17. But with that being said, I am going to finish up this cutting this grass field here, and try to get over there and get that sprayer field back up so we can get all of our spraying done. But from Greenwich Valley, I am Yellowhammer, and I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take it easy.